This week has been a roller coaster ride on rates. We thought we were going to get the holy grail of drops in rates, and we got it for a moment. And then retail sales came out and went higher than economists' expectations. And it just led to rates coming back up and destroying some of the gain that we got the day before, because inflation came in at 3.2% year over year, which was celebrated by the markets, which supported the market's belief that the Fed is done with raising interest rates, which is great. We need to know that. We need to be certain about that so we can get on to the next focus of when rates will start coming down. Again, the Federal Reserve is putting their foot on the brakes with the overall economy right now. And what we want them to do is actually go into cruise control, okay? Cruise control is a interest rate, a federal funds rate lower than where we're currently at, is what most people believe. And the current bets on Wall Street is that the Fed will lower rates by 0.5% come July of 2024. So the markets are all betting whether that's accurate, whether it's going to be accurate, and whether that's when cruise control starts to happen for the Fed, and they even lower rates further on down the line later in 2024 and into 2025. What this all means for mortgage interest rates. We start to feel the lower interest rates as confidence and certainty centers around those bets. So we're still uncertain. July is a long way away, but people are starting to reposition their bets on bonds and mortgage-backed securities. We got a little bit of that flavor this week, but not enough to make a life-changing difference. But it has been happening over the last few weeks. The peaks hit in middle of October, and we seem to be settling down about 0.5% lower than that since then. So hopefully this continues on into the end of the year and into January, when people really come out of the holidays saying, I've got my New Year's resolution, and I want to buy a house this year, and we're going to do it. So you start talking to real estate agents, you start talking to mortgage loan officers. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help pre-approve you. I'm licensed in many different states across the United States. And that gets you on your way to making offers, etc. So, or those that are opportunistic right now, going into Thanksgiving, going into the many holidays of December, and not as much competition, you're looking at these slightly lower interest rates as maybe very helpful to you having a lower payment than you were hearing last month, being able to buy a little bit more than you thought. What is it for you? Each of us has a different story, but the good news is overall, mortgage rates seem to have peaked. The worst is behind us, and we'll see how the rest of the year ends up, but it's looking good right now. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, like it, make comments. What can we do to help you out and better plan and better prepare and make good financial decisions for you and your family? Let me know. I'm Jeff Boxler, and always looking to help you out.